What's going on, folks? I want to make this video just in case you ever have an issue where, say it was outside or something like that, or your kids or somebody and their shoes got really wet. A lot of times your first thing you may think about doing is go ahead and throwing your shoes inside the dryer and try to dry them up. And if you ever done that, what you know happens is it makes a whole lot of noise and it bumps around as well. Sometimes it can actually knock your door open, and you don't want to do that because it can actually damage your actual bucket itself inside of your dryer with the shoes knocking around like that. But what you can do basically is get what's called a dryer shoe rack. And what you want to do, you can get these racks from probably Wal-Mart, Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever. But you just want to take this shoe rack like this, and if you can see how it connects in there, I'm just taking it right here, set in the middle just like that. And once you put that shoe rack inside of there, now what you can do pretty much is just simply take your shoes and just set it right on top of the shoe rack just like that. And once it's like that, now when you shut your door, you could dry your shoes without the shoes bumping around everywhere. Now you can't dry like other stuff at the same time while you're doing this. So if you have like a few pair of shoes that you need to dry, you might want to go ahead and stick them all in there at the same time pretty much and get them dry. Another thing you want to also know is that when you are drying your shoes, you come up to your settings on your dryer, you'll have multiple different settings. If you have one like this, you'll see right here where it says cotton sensor, delicate sensor, easy care sensor. You don't want to use the sensor part of it because what that part does a lot of times it senses wetness. And since your shoes are not going to be making contact with the actual sides of the inside of the bucket of the dryer, if you use one of those settings, what's going to happen is it's going to go really quickly and your shoes are not going to get dry. So what you want to do is come down here, as most dryers may have, which is just timed dry. And you want to set it right here because what this is going to do is just keep the heat on all the way up until the dryer part is done. Like say for example, if I want to go ahead and dry this for say, I want to say 30 minutes I want to try, or so I'm going to try 50 minutes. I'll put it here and now it's going to basically just dry. And of course it'll go through these other cycles right here, but the heat should stay on it versus if I was to use say cotton sensor. It's not going to sense a lot of wetness, so therefore it's going to make it go through that cycle really fast. But once again, I want to show you all what you can use to dry your shoes. If you have wet shoes, or even if you have like some type of a wet stuffed animal or something like that, and you don't want it to get all flipped around, you're scared it may mess it up, you can put it in a rack right here. And it's pretty simple. You can see it just connects in just like that. I'm just taking it and setting it in there like that. And now what I can do basically is close the door on the dryer just like that and turn the dryer on, and it's going to dry the shoes up. Alright, once again, this is how you will be drying some shoes or something that you need to dry in a dryer that you don't want to be tossed around with the normal operation of a dryer. You can buy you a rack that you can put inside of your dryer that you can then use to dry items that you want to stay stationary. Alright, please check out our other helpful videos. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.